Hi cuties! I hope you're doing so well. So I noticed that SHEIN is carrying so many more nail supplies than they did in the past. Now they actually have supplies for building nails like gel and acrylic, and they have so many different gel polishes. Whereas in the past, they never used to sell any sort of chemicals. So they would only sell things like charms and supplies that didn't have any chemicals in them. So after browsing a bunch, I made one purchase and then I made another purchase because I could not resist. And I got a whole bunch of nail supplies from SHEIN. I'm so excited to try out these nail supplies. They looked like really good quality on their website, so I'm really hoping that they work as well as they looked. Let's get into these nail supplies and do some epic nails. I'm going to go through the orders one at a time. Also, if you're wondering why my hands are shimmery, it's because I'm wearing this on them. Hee hee. Okay. So I don't know which one I ordered first, and I don't even remember what I ordered in them because it was a minute ago. Yo! Oh my goodness, the first thing I see is nail stickers. Oh, yo! Let's go through them. Okay, so the first thing that I got is a whole bunch of really super adorable nail stickers. So I'm just gonna go through all of them. And I'm not going to put the price of each of the stickers on the screen, but I will try my best to link everything down below. So you can go check the description box. And if it is still in stock, it will be linked down below. Yeah, so I ordered so many stickers in that second order. This bag that I just opened and I'm going through is definitely my second order because I remember the second order I ordered like mostly nail stickers. There are some super adorable nail stickers in here. My addiction for nail stickers is definitely making a comeback, you guys. Next, I got some more of these extra long full cover tips that I had recently made a video for from AliExpress, and I really love them, and I found them on SHEIN. I think that they were even less expensive on SHEIN, so I got the extra long stiletto this time. So now I have stiletto, coffin, and square. Then there's these really pretty like ember fall colored pointed gemstones. So pretty. I've been obsessed with these lately. Then there's these super cute little paw charms, which will go perfectly with all of those cat and dog stickers that I bought. These really pretty snowflake sequins slash glitters. So we have all the way from white to iridescent, pink iridescent, white iridescent, blue iridescent, and then blue. Perfect for winter nails. Okay, and then here's our first gel, I think. Okay, yes. All right, so I got just this really light green gel. So on the listing, I remember this looking like a really bright neon. Ooh, and yes, this definitely looks like a really bright neon green. So pretty. Looks yummy. Okay, don't eat gel polish, you guys. All right. Ooh, yes. So I got this little UV flashlight for curing on my charms, or like flash curing them on. Yeah, and I definitely have to put my own batteries in this. Ooh, I don't even know if I have this size battery. It doesn't even say what size battery it is, but it's a big ass battery. Anyway, I got this because right now I just use like my gooseneck lamp, but that has to be plugged in and it's not always convenient to have it plugged in. So if I have this on my desk, I can just boop. Perfect. I'm actually gonna go check to see if I have a battery like this. Okay, this is actually kind of funny. So I went downstairs and looked for a really big fat battery, and I was like, Dad, do we have a battery that would fit in here? And he's like, you don't need a big fat battery for that. You need the tiny batteries. And I was like, what do you mean? Look at how large this is. He was like, take that out, and then boom. So it actually takes 3 tiny AAA batteries. I would have never found that out if my dad wasn't downstairs. Moment of truth. What? What'd I do? Boom! Okay, I actually just put it in there upside down. Ah, perfect! Yay! I'm so excited to have this to flash cure little charms on. And then lastly, from that order, vegetable canned functional adhesive. What the heck? I'm pretty sure this is just solid non-stick nail gel. Is it not? Why does it say vegetable, bro? That's sus. Ooh, so clean. yeah, so this is just solid non-stick nail adhesive gel. I don't know why it says vegetable. Ooh, but this one's like super soft. Ooh, I'm excited to use this to apply my nails on. All right, so let's break into the next and also bigger package. Oh yeah, this is where a majority of the gels and nail products that I bought are, for sure. First, we've got these medium/short almond full cover tips. Surprisingly, I don't have any short or medium almond tips, so these will be perfect, hopefully. Then I got this super cute little assortment of like kawaii charms, like little bears, little bows, just a nice assortment, though I do not know what I would ever use a foot charm for. And the box is cracked, sadly, but that's all right. I got my favorite thing in the whole world, which is a new pair of tweezers. But this one's kind of fancy because it has this little like silicone thing at the end so that you can like push down the stickers or whatever, or like flatten them out. And also this one looks like a very good precise pair, which I only have one that's like really good and precise. Wow, this one is double packaged. All right. Then I got this really pretty mixture of little gemstones and rocks, I guess, like little just like shards of rock or whatever. There's a nice little assortment of like gemstones and embellishments and stuff in there. Also good to have a little bit of variety. Next, I see a whole bunch of these boxes, and I'm pretty sure these boxes is the majority of the gel polish that I bought. So I'm just gonna open these all up. Okay, so this first one unfortunately looks like it was returned or something because it's got a whole bunch of like crusty fingerprints on it, which is kind of nasty. I'm actually gonna take a photo of it before I wipe it off so that I can send it to SHEIN and tell them. All right, so let's see if I can wipe it off. Yep, I can wipe it off. It's all right, but that's pretty nasty. Like, ew. Anyway, aside from that, let's take a look at the actual gel. This one's like a deep purple with a bluish turquoise reflect. This one's a really deep sparkly red. Oh, and these are all 10 milliliters, by the way. So they're not super tiny. They're pretty standard size. Ooh, I love this pink. So this one is just like a jelly sort of nude pink color. And we've got a darker nude color. Another shimmery metallic one. This one is a bluish purple. I think it's purple with more of like a blue reflect, but I honestly can't even tell. It kind of just looks like a grayish purple blue. This like shimmery jelly blue color. And finally, just a regular milky white. So there's all of the gel polishes that I bought from this brand. They actually don't have any indication of which one is which color. Okay, some of the bottles have a number on the bottom, or some of them just have a sticker number on the bottom, but I don't know what the numbers mean. So yeah, and thankfully the only one that was sus and crusty was the first one, but I'm definitely gonna contact SHEIN about that. Anyway, we move forward. Okay, so next I got this, which I'm pretty sure is a peel-off base coat, but it's not gel. It's like a regular air dry base coat. And I've seen a lot of Korean nail artists put a little strip of a regular like stripper base coat or peel off base coat before they use the Jello, and it helps them get it off easier. But I've also seen that it causes the longevity to not be as good, so I might try this on my set today and see what happens with that. Oh yes, okay. I got this like watercolor gel ink stuff. It's supposed to help you like create marbles or like a watercolor effect. And I got it in purple because I love purple. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so this is a regular nail polish. It's not a gel polish, but it's like a jelly pink with hollow glitters and butterflies. And I thought that it was just so cute for you guys who maybe don't like gel manicures or don't want to do gel, just like want to do a quick nail polish manicure. So I might have to try this on one of my hands today. I got some more cat stickers. Whoa. So then there's this bit that I got. It's like a flat sanding bit for my nail drill. And I got it to try to help me like straighten out and sharpen up the edges of my nails when I do coffin or square, because I do kind of struggle with making them look really sharp. So I definitely want to test this out. And lastly, I got some more non-stick nail extension gel, I guess, also in clear. I must have forgotten that I ordered it the first time. Alright, so now I've got lots of non-stick clear nail extension gel. Hopefully this one works well. And it comes with this little topper, which is nice. Alright, you guys, so that is everything that I got in this haul. I am really impressed with a lot of the things that you can find on SHEIN now. There was a lot of gel polishes that I didn't end up buying that were super pretty, and a lot of gel polish sets that looked really good quality. But just because they look like they were good quality doesn't mean that they're actually good quality, so we're definitely going to test these out. The first thing I want to do is test out some of the nail supplies that came in here, so let's do that. Okay, so I removed my nails from this hand, and I also dehydrated them and pushed back my cuticles and everything. I'm still trying to be kind of careful because I did nip myself a bunch the other day when I tried to do a Russian mani for the first time, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. So if my cuticles look a little bit crusty, that's why. It's because they're still recovering and I don't want to do too much to them because I'm scared to hurt them again. So yeah, still learning. Nails might look a little damaged, but they're okay. Don't worry. So the first thing that I actually want to try is just the regular nail polish. So I'm going to start by putting this peel off stripper base coat on all of them. So this is like pretty thick, which is actually kind of nice. And this does have to air dry, so no like curing or anything like that. Just gonna have to wait like 10 minutes for it to dry fully. Maybe it will be quicker than that, but usually I feel like it takes the full 10 minutes for nail polish to dry completely so that there's no like wrinkling and stuff. I'm actually super surprised and impressed because that only took like 2 minutes max to dry, and they're completely dry now. So next I'm gonna go in with one coat of this beautiful nail polish on each of them. And I really just want to see if it actually looks like how it looked on SHEIN website. Yeah, it's like a super, super subtle pink. Let me try to get one of the butterflies at least. Okay, there's a butterfly. And I'm afraid if I make it too thick, it's going to take really forever to dry since it is regular nail polish. It's kind of difficult to actually get the little butterflies though, not gonna lie. And it definitely smells like regular nail polish, that's for sure. But the scent isn't actually that bad. It's not that strong, I mean. I feel like all of the butterflies are like in this one spot over here, but they're like not coming up on the brush. Maybe if I just mix it around a little bit. Also gonna use this little wooden stick to kind of like clean up around the edges. Okay, so there's the first coat. There's definitely not too many butterflies on most of them, except like these last two. I kind of finally figured out that in order to get the butterflies on there, you really had to like spin the brush around in there for a while before you pull it out. And even then, it's still like just by chance that you get a butterfly on there. But once you do, super pretty. Anyway, so I'm going to wait for this to fully dry, and then I think I'll go ahead and put one more coat on. Okay, so I think it's been like 5 minutes. I'm very impatient, so I won't wait too long before I check in again, but it's definitely still not dry. All the places where I definitely put a little too much polish are still sticky, as you can see. I just like ruined that one. So while I'm waiting for this to actually fully dry, I kind of want to test out this like watercolor polish stuff. So it's called a blooming liquid, and I don't know if it actually needs a UV light to cure or not. But I went ahead and put one coat of this gel polish on a swatch stick. Also, look how pretty that is. I absolutely am in love with that green. So beautiful. Okay, so this stuff is super liquidy. Like it basically is just like ink. I want to say almost liquidier, more liquidy than ink. Interesting. So I think that this would definitely be cool for creating like a smoke design, 100%. And it dries super quick and definitely does not need a UV light to dry. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll find a use for it in the set that I do today, but I know that they have a whole bunch of other colors in this. So I might check it out. but I'm not sure that this is something that I would use all the time, but it definitely works. So I'd say that's a success. This is definitely not fully dry yet, and I kind of ruined it because I kept playing with it and like scraping it. But you guys, this is why I don't use regular nail polish, because I'm impatient and I hate waiting for it to dry. But anyway, I think that I'm not gonna put a second coat on this, and I think that it's still like really cute, you know, just if you ignore that nail. Definitely if you're someone who likes nail polish and is not too impatient, I would definitely check out the nail polish that they have on SHEIN now, because this one is really pretty. Some of these other ones are dry now, so I'm gonna see how easy they are to take off with this like stripper base coat stuff. I'm gonna see if I can literally just like peel it off. Oh, damn, that glitter just came straight off. Yeah, see, I think you'd have to put like some sort of top coat or something. Definitely more than one coat for this glitter one. Otherwise, the glitters are probably just gonna fall straight off. I think that this is scraping off like this because it wasn't 100% dry after like the 10 minutes that I waited. So the stripper base isn't really working, and honestly I feel like the stripper base is kind of intended for more like full cover tips or press-ons, or just regular gel, not like regular nail polish. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this with like regular acetone. But before I remove that, I actually want to try this bit, not on my natural nails, don't worry. I'm going to try it on this little swatch stick. Alright, so I've got out my handy dandy dust collector. I'm gonna turn that on and we're gonna test this bit out. Alright, some of the gel polish did get kind of peeled off because I didn't bother like prepping the swatch stick or anything, but I would say that that is a really crisp free edge right there. I just instantly turned this stiletto into a coffin so easily. I'm probably mostly just going to use this bit on like a lower setting for the most part, just to like crisp up the edges whenever I do coffin or square. But I'd say that this tip is definitely also a success, and it's definitely going to come in handy a lot. Alright, so I'm going to go fix up this mess, and I will be back so that we can do a full set. Or well, one hand set. So I removed that nail polish just using regular 100% acetone, and it came off super quick. So I'm just going to start by applying my dehydrator. I know I technically didn't buy this from SHEIN, but you can definitely buy it from there now, so I don't count it as like cheating or whatever. And you could also just use alcohol, so it's really whatever. So now I'm going to apply my peel off base coat, but this time first I'm going to try to apply a really thin strip of this like stripper nail polish base coat to see if it helps whenever I remove them. I'm literally only going to put this in the very center of my nail, just one little strip. And now I'm gonna wait about 2 minutes for that to dry. Okay, so now the stripper base is all cured on all of them. Not cured, just dried. So now I'm gonna go and cover my entire nail in the Jello peel off base coat. So I want to use these like medium almond tips today. So I actually sized them all out already, and literally, you guys, these are like the smallest tips I own, I think. The size 0 did not even fit my thumb. Like, that's a size 0 and that's how much room is left. Like, what? That's crazy. So just beware, if you have big nail beds, I would not recommend these, because I think mine are pretty much, I would say probably like average, maybe towards the big side. I still want to use them though. So what I'm gonna have to do is use the overlay method, I think. So I'm just gonna cure them kind of like halfway up just so that they cover both sides. And then I'm just gonna go in with builder gel afterwards and fill it in. So to put the tips on, I'm gonna use this Botani Canned Gel UV Soak Off Gel Polish. It's basically just non-stick solid nail gel. But it's really soft. Like, I really like this one. Like, the other one that I have is pretty hard. This one is so soft. It's really easy to scoop up. And I'm gonna go like this. There we go. It took a little bit of wiggling to get it right. And I'm just gonna scrape off any extra. And there we go. So at least it's covered from sidewall to sidewall. So I'm just gonna flash cure it like that, using my new little flashlight. So convenient. And now I'm just going to stick all the rest of them on the exact same way. And I'm going to pop those in for a full 60-second cure. And for the overlay, I'm just going to use this Sauvelin 6-in-1 nail glue gel. It's basically just like a builder gel. I wasn't planning on having to do an overlay when I bought this stuff. I probably would have bought a builder gel from SHEIN if I knew I was going to have to do one, but that's okay. So I'm just going to use this liner brush to fill in the gap between my natural nail and the tip. Try to make it look as fleshed out and like natural as possible. I will go back in, of course, in like buff and file, so it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. I really love this Sauvelin one because of how thick it is. It's so easy to work with. And once it's leveled out pretty nicely, I'm just going to flash cure it. And there we go. Now you can't even tell. And now I'm just going to do the same for all of the rest of them. Okay, so now they're all overlaid and I fully cured all of them for 60 seconds. So before I do any filing, I'm going to wipe off the sticky layer with isopropyl alcohol so that it doesn't ruin my file. And now using my round cuticle bit, I'm just going to clean up around the cuticles, make it look cleaner. And then I'm going to go in with my handheld files and my buffer and smooth everything out. Also, you guys, over the past week, my dad became obsessed with Game of Thrones and we watched the entire 8 seasons of it over the course of a week. If you've also seen that show before, let me know if you were disappointed with the ending or not, because I know a lot of people said they were disappointed and I've just finished it tonight. And I don't know if I'm disappointed or not. I don't think I'm very disappointed. I can see why people would have been disappointed, but I don't think I'm disappointed. Anyway, let me know. Alrighty, so I gave them a quick wash and I scrubbed them to make sure there wasn't any dust stuck in there. And I would say that they are looking pretty good at this point. They definitely didn't require too much filing because of the overlay method, which was nice. So I'm just going to give them a quick wipe with alcohol to make sure they're nice and dehydrated before we put any more gel on. And to get rid of those little white marks, I'm going to use my primer. Those white marks are really hard to avoid if you're using alcohol, which you technically should be using alcohol. I find that just using your primer real quick is a super easy way to get rid of them. And before I get started with any nail art, I'm actually going to quickly top coat the underbellies of these nails as well, just so that they stay clean. So I'm definitely going to be using these gels for this set. So these are the colors that I picked out for this set because I want to go for more of like a pastel kind of kawaii theme today. I don't know if I'm going to end up using all of these colors, but I just like picking out all of the colors that I like first and then just seeing what happens. Going with the flow. This is hard. I kind of want to start off with milky white as the base for all of them, to be honest. Actually, I think they'll all be milky white except for the thumb and the ring finger. Ooh, this is like a super like jelly milky white. But it feels really smooth to put on. I really enjoy it. So I cured those for 30 seconds and I'm kind of debating whether or not to put a second coat. I think I'm just going to leave it as one for now. Next, I'm going to take this sparkly blue, don't think it's a cat eye gel, and I'm going to put it on my ring finger. And actually, this looks so much like a cat eye gel polish. I'm going to just see what happens when I use my magnet. I can't tell if anything is happening, to be honest. I feel like oh, it is a cat eye gel polish. You just can barely see what's happening. It's like very little is happening. I don't even know if it's meant to be a cat eye gel polish, to be honest. I didn't even notice in the listing that it was a cat eye gel polish. I feel like I was not imagining when I saw those move though. So I'm gonna say that that's a cat eye gel polish, but I'm just gonna leave it and pretend that it's not. And I'm gonna give that a quick cure. Actually, no. I'm trying not to flash cure as much. I'm gonna leave that and I'm going to make my thumb pink. Wow, this is such a jelly pink. That's crazy. So I fully cured all of them for 60 seconds, but I think I'm going to put a second coat of all of them on. So I'm just gonna put a second coat real quick and I'll be back. I think that it looks a little better with 2 coats on. Definitely needed 2 coats. It was way too jelly for my liking with only 1. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of like an aura blush on a couple of these nails, if not all of these white ones, because I've really been liking the aura since I've only done it like a couple times, but on this set that I did in my previous video, I feel like I really kind of got it down, and so I've been wanting to experiment with it more, and I think it's just like a really cute kawaii look to do. So I'm going to do a couple auras on these, definitely starting with the pink first. Okay, so yeah, I ended up just sticking with the pink, and it's like super, super subtle because that pink is so jelly, but I actually really love it. I feel like it looks so soft and so pastel. I just really like it, and I think that I'm just going to leave these two as they are. So I have so many stickers to choose from, bro, and I really, really want to use stickers on these. Of course I'm going to use stickers. So there's so many of them, and I've been looking through them, and I definitely want to use one of these cat ones. I got a lot of these like cat ones, and they're so cute. Right now, I'm basically just debating between this one, and this one, which you can't even barely see because it's so reflective. But I think that I'm actually gonna go with this one. At some point, I will need to put all of these in my sticker organizer, but that point is not today. I will absolutely be using these new tweezers. All right, so let's just start sticking these on, honestly. Gotta be careful with these tweezers because you can definitely push down too hard and ruin the sticker. And I'm actually gonna try to use this little silicone side to like smooth it down. Ooh, I feel like that's really effective. I really like that. I'm so glad I got this. It's so much better than like using your finger, bro. I think that those stickers are so cute, and oh my goodness, this tool made it so much easier to put stickers on, because sometimes I would put on stickers and they would kind of be lifting up and then they wouldn't get top coated properly and it would be really annoying. But these stickers stuck down so easily with this little silicone tool. It looks like they're hand drawn on there. I love it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use a couple rhinestones from in here. Or just kidding. I think the only ones that are in here are actually the pointed back ones, and for what I need them for, I definitely need a couple flat backed ones. So never mind, we will save these for another day. I'm actually just going to use a few of these silver rhinestones, no reflect, just nice and crystal. I'm going to put one rhinestone in the center of this little star thing over here. So I put on those little rhinestones, so cute, and the 3D heart. And now the only thing left to do is to put a nice top coat on. So I'm just going to top coat everything with a generous top coat, going around any rhinestones and making sure that I get all of the sticker in the top coat. And here we are, you guys. Here is the finished set. I think that it came out super cute, actually. I definitely love these stickers. And the blush is super, super subtle, but it definitely looks better with the blush than if the blush wasn't there. Let me know if you guys can even notice the blush. I definitely notice it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm definitely super impressed with all of the nail supplies that you can find on SHEIN now. I will definitely be ordering more nail supplies from SHEIN in the future. Let me know what you guys think about this nail set. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like. It's free and it helps me out a lot, as well as subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and so I don't get banished from your recommended forever by the YouTube algorithm. I hope you guys are having the most beautiful week. Happy New Year's. I'll see you in 2024. Bye, cuties. Mwah.